The Edge is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on your car insurance. And Ocean Downs. We set the pace.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of The Edge right here on Beach TV. I'm Tom Perlazzo, and today my co-host is John Garrick, the Ravens expert here in Ocean City, Maryland. I know, Stallion, you're listening, but Big John's got all the Ravens rap here.
That's right.
Well, listen, guys, before we talk NFL football, we need to talk a little bit about Keegan Bradley and the PGA Championship this past weekend. What a match down in Atlanta Athletic Club, where Keegan Bradley won a little three-playoff.
I think what we saw was the big choke job.
The choke job.
And what do you think about these guys? I mean, it is all these new guys hitting the scene. It seems like there's a different winner every week. There's no favorite anymore, and Tiger Woods is falling off. He can't even make it to day 3. Is CBS liking this?
I don't think CBS is liking this at all. Tiger is still the major factor in the events. I don't care what they say. The atmosphere was electric still at the championship. But you know what? I tell you what, it's one of the first tournaments that I've seen in a while, John, where, you know, I wanted to watch it all the way through. Jason Duffner, Keegan Bradley put on a show. There was some no Europeans really making a threat, although Andres Hansen was up there. And, you know, but really it was the tournament between Jason Duffner and Keegan Bradley. And what a great playoff.
Americans finally won one.
We won one, the first major out of 6 or 7 the Americans won. And I know, Johnny, you're listening out there, Johnny European too. But look, Keegan Bradley, he might be a name we're going to have to reckon with. You know, a long ball hitter, showed some emotion. We love that kind of thing out there.
It seems like every week there's another kid that's going to take over, though. McIlroy or Jason Day or whoever is going to take this thing over. And who's the other kid that wears the funny hat?
That's Ricky Fowler.
Ricky Fowler.
I know. I saw John on the golf course. I will tell you, Dad taking a lesson off a top 100 teacher wearing a Ricky Fowler hat. John, you look pretty good. Your swing looked good out there.
Am I orange?
You were definitely all orange for that day. Well, look, you know, enough for the PGA. It was a great event. Congratulations to Keegan Bradley out there, and hopefully we'll see him in some more events. But, you know, the NFL season's out there. Ravens made a big trade, John, for a wide receiver.
Lee Evans coming to Baltimore. Ravens desperately need some speed at the wide receiver position, someone that can stretch the field. But I tell you, if they can't block Joe Flacco, Lee Evans can run all day. He's never going to see a pass.
Well, that remains to be seen. I know we've been worried about the Ravens line, but hang with us. We're going to talk a little more Ravens in the second half of The Edge.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? What, do you live under a rock?
No way. Hey, Rick, check this out.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Buxy's Salty Dog Saloon, the locals' favorite hometown tavern. Feel the flavor of the bird. From the bird to the beach, Buxy's is your home away from Pittsburgh. The Salty Dog's combination of sports, good food at a reasonable price, live entertainment, and creative t-shirt designs all work together to make Buxy's Salty Dog your hometown sports bar. With some of the best food the beach has to offer. Don't forget to take a piece of the Salty Dog home with you. Visit our store to get all the Buxy's Salty Dog goods.
Hey, amigos, it's time to go to La Hacienda. Yeehaw! Yeah, plenty of free parking here, too, eh? La Hacienda, Ocean City's favorite place for enchiladas, burritos, fajitas, and the best margaritas in town. So, amigos, come join our fiesta. La Hacienda, 80th Street and Coastal Highway, Ocean City's best Mexican restaurant.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the second half of The Edge. We left off talking about the Ravens acquiring Lee Evans, someone who can stretch the field. And I know you're listening, Buxy, but look, John, you know, I know we're talking about pass protection, but can any Steeler cover Lee Evans out there? Can Polamalu do anything?
Well, Polamalu, you know, he's just he's what my colleague Bruce Laird likes to call it, a wagger. He and Ed Reed, wild guesser. So they just, you know, you can fake him out. But he is a player, I tell you. And the Steelers, the Ravens opening up against the Steelers is, you know, not something I'm particularly fond of. Joe Flacco, especially with the shortened season or preseason with the CBA, I think the Steelers are in Flacco's head. So getting them right out of the gate, at least it's at home. You know, that's going to be a tough call.
Oh man, come on now! You're the Ravens expert. We have a little bet with Bucksy.
Hey, it depends what you people want. Do you want what's in my head or what's in my heart? You know what I mean? So if you want the truth, I'll give you the truth. If you just want pie in the sky, feel good type predictions, I'm not your guy.
All right. Well, listen, there you got it from the Ravens expert who's not so sure about the Pittsburgh Raven game. But I'll tell you what.
Well, we have a preseason still to go. We'll find out. The Steelers didn't look good in their preseason game either. The
Redskins with Rex Grossman.
I didn't know the Redskins were still in the NFL.
Oh, man, there's a lot of Redskin fans that love that out there. Well, John, listen, what do you think about the offensive line? I mean, I know you mentioned Flacco getting some protection, but, Ray Rice, Ricky Williams, are they going to be able to run the football this year?
Well, they picked up the big fullback, Vontae Leach, from Houston Texans. So, I mean, Ravens want to get back to the power running game, but you need to be able to block. Two things about football. You need to be able to block and tackle. And if you can't do one of those or either one of those, you're not going to win. And what we saw from the Ravens in the first preseason game, I'm not going to overreact. But I think a lot of Ravens fans expected some moves with the offensive line, knowing that was a weakness from last year. No offseason moves. We still have our left tackle, Michael Orr, who seems like he's a better right tackle. So the offensive line is a complete mess, in my opinion. We saw that first preseason game against the Eagles, so we'll just have to see what happens the rest of the preseason.
Well, I know, I'm always a critic of the play calling. I'm not so interested in that, grind them up, chew them up game, but certainly Cam Cameron, that's what's happening out there. It's going to be an interesting season. Well, folks, hang with us. We'll be right back with the Geico Sports Minute.
Ocean Downs Racetrack in Berlin brings you all the excitement of the thoroughbred racing experience in the comfort of one of America's premier off-track betting parlors. Watch live simulcast racing from all the top tracks on our video wall and monitors. Ocean Downs also features wagering tables with individual TV monitors. Place your bets with our friendly attendants or at one of our automated kiosks. Enjoy a great meal or snack with your favorite drink from our full-service restaurant and bar. Ocean Downs in Berlin. We set the pace.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Geico Sports Minute, where you can log on to www.geico.com and save hundreds on your car insurance, your boat insurance, whatever insurance you need out there. Go to geico.com. John, hey, it's football season. We've been waiting for this, just itching for it. But, it's kind of early, but let's make a few predictions here.
Real early.
Yeah, real early. Let's talk about...
These are all subject to change.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's talk about the Ravens and the Steelers, the Browns. Are you going to go with your heart or are you going with your head?
I'm definitely going with my head.
All right, and who do you like?
My heart's been broken too many times. You got to go with the Steelers until it's a show-me state now. I mean, Ravens have to show they can actually beat the Steelers. Last time the Ravens beat the Steelers was without Ben Roethlisberger, and Ravens, truthfully, at home without Ben Roethlisberger, barely won that game. So I'm taking the Steelers.
You're taking the Steelers. Oh, wow, that's early. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I'm going with my heart. Hadn't been broken yet. So just to create a little controversy so I can go back to this later.
I hope you're right.
All right, so let's talk, how about the NFC East, where we got the Redskins, the Eagles, the Giants, and the Cowboys.
I'm going with the front-running Eagles, even though I don't believe Michael Vick will necessarily make it through the entire season. But Vince Young was a great pickup for them. They can continue to run that offense without changing it if Vick goes down. But I kind of like the Cowboys, too. I think they're someone to watch.
Cowboys definitely a sleeper. I'm going to go with the Eagles in there, too. I think Deshaun Jackson's so exciting, and, Michael Vick, second year. Well, folks, that's all the time we have. See you next week.
The Edge is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on your car insurance. And Ocean Downs. We set the pace.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? What, do you live under a rock?
No way. Hey, Rick, check this out.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.